Hey, it's Kassy. So today is a pre-recorded video for the Art Advent Live for Monday. And I think it's December 9th. Yes, Monday, December 9th. The carving for the 9th is geometric. And so I will show you that. I'll just show you that now. My geometric is just a tiny little triangle, but there's so many things you can do with this tiny little triangle. So I'm excited to play with this today. Make sure you're sharing your carved stamps for each day if you're participating. So day 9 is geometric. All right, so we're just gonna get right to it. Hold on, I gotta put that away. Okay, so we're gonna get to it here and open our advent calendars for the day. So for day 9, this is weird doing without you. I'm sad, but it's only for 3 days, so we'll be okay. So the 9th, here we go. What do we have? This is from Spellbinders. Ooh, yay! Finally, we got something a little different. I'm very excited about this. So this is some really pretty creamy yellow iridescent kind of sparkle, or excuse me, confetti. Yes. So, or what else do you call them? Sequins. That's what I was trying to think of. Anyway, so this is very fun. I'm excited to play with that today. So let's see what we get from Diamond Press. All right. So this is for day 9. Where are you, day 9? Ah, here we go. Nice big tag looking thing here. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, that's pretty. What is it gonna be? Ooh, more stencils. Yay! Oh, I do love me some stencils. This is gonna be fun. And it looks like I can't get it out here. Like for real. Okay, there we go. Okay, looks like another layered stencil pack. So that's exciting. Let's take a look. Maybe I'll try to keep these in order this time. It's called Folk Print 1. Oh, and they are, oh, this is from Diamond Press, right? The other one was from Spellbinders. But anyway, okay, so it's very nice here because these ones actually say Diamond Press and it says Folk Print 1, Folk Print 2, and 3, okay? So, I think it goes that way. Yeah, so then you know what order to do them in, which is very nice. Good feature there. And that's what it looks like when it's all put together. So there we go. So here's day 9 for Advent, Art Advent Live. So we've got layered stencil and yellow sequins and my triangle stamp. All right, and then of course we have our other goodies I've been keeping off to the side here that we can definitely reuse if we want to. Today I think I'm gonna do a tag. So let me get a tag, and I might just grab a couple because you never know, you might want to do more, and I keep having to get up there to grab them. So let's just, so maybe we'll do this size tag today, and I'll put some off to the side here for another time. I'm going to open these so they're ready to go. I really love that we got some different stuff here from Spellbinders. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Okay. That's so pretty. You could make a shaker tag or a shaker something with that. That would be super cute. I'm not going to today, but you could. Let's see. I think I kind of want to do this pattern, maybe do it like 3 times. You know, wouldn't that be nice? So yeah, I'm gonna start by gessoing. Ooh, but I'm gonna use a colored gesso. So we just used these on Saturday in the live Art Advent Live, and we used the gray and the pink and the blue, and this gray is so pretty. And I think with that yellow on top, it's gonna be gorgeous. So let's just start with this, all right? And we're gonna just use the sponge and move it all around. And I just cleaned my mat underneath, so just in time to get it dirty all over again. But look at this. Oh my goodness. This gray is just outstanding. Wow, that's beautiful. And, you know, we don't really use colored gesso that often. So I think it's a nice way to get outside the box a little bit and think a little bit differently, have a different colored surface that we're starting with, and not just white. You know, it's really nice sometimes to start with a different color surface, really gets you thinking in a different way. So I highly encourage that. Let me just dry this really quick. So I'm not going to edit this video down, like taking out drying and all that stuff. I want it to be as close to alive as it can be with you. And I'm making 3 of them all at once so that you can still be with me each day while I'm away for a couple of days. So if you need to just fast forward through that part, that's okay. But this is what we're doing today. Okay. So now that I've done this, I wonder if I would rather, I don't know. Let me think for a second. I don't have you here to tell me what to do or to help me. Oh, okay. I'm going to still do this. I have an idea. It just came to me. We're going to be great. We're going to paint, and we're going to use paint that I'm going to figure out right now. What's the last layer? What does that look like? Let's see. Okay, it's just some like leaves and stuff, extra things. Oh, that's kind of nice. Okay, what if we do the last layer in our glitter glitter paste? I really am loving using that. So we do paint, glitter paste, and that's in blue. I hope we get another color of those because I am really loving that. So let's see what else we want to put with that. So let's see. I'm figuring it out. Hang with me here for a second. Sorry for that loud noise. So I have these colors. These are So Flats from Golden. And I have fluorescent pink, always a good choice, phthalo green, blue shade, cobalt teal, and permanent yellow. And these are great colors. You can use them all together. Obviously, we just need 2 colors, I think. So I'm deciding what to do. And I also need some sponges. So let me get those while I'm thinking about what to do next, since I don't have you here to help me. This is so strange and weird and different. Okay, but I have a bunch of sponges over here, so that's going to be great. Okay. Okay, I'm going to cut some sponges, and we're going to pick colors. The reason I'm thinking is because I'm trying to decide, do I want to introduce a darkish color, this darker phthalo green? It'd be very striking on the gray. But do I want to do that, or do I want to just keep it nice and light? Something's going on with some of my sponges here, so I'm just trying to get cleaned up here. Okay, I think we're good. We can use this one, and I think we're going to need 3 of them, so let's get 3 started here. There we go, we're good. So I think definitely yellow, pretty sure. And I think we could just do like this. Oh, but we don't need a 3rd color because we have this. Okay, well, I'm thinking too much about it. So when I think too much, I just have to get going. And so we're just going to start. Look at this beautiful dark green. It's really gorgeous. So let's just start with that and see where it takes us. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to squish off here so I don't have too much. Yeah, I am definitely thinking too long about this, so I have to just go. Do you ever do that? Do you ever like just get stuck in your head about something and can't make a decision? Happens to me all the time. And that's when I say, okay, stop thinking and just start doing, and it's all going to be okay. See, isn't that beautiful? I mean, you really can't go wrong with that. That's so gorgeous. Okay, so let me flatten this out a little bit more. So then I think I want, instead of going 3 like that, I think I kind of want to put it upside down and go back and forth. That might be fun, huh? Let's get a little bit more paint here. Okay. And then just do this each time. I don't mind that the flowers are green. This is just a fun background. And I'm sort of just getting to know the stencil, you know, just playing around with it. That's beautiful. Beautiful. And then we'll put it back the other way for this side. Trying to keep it sort of in line. Whoa, that was a lot of paint. I dipped way too much. Trying not to waste too much paint here. It's very slippery. Okay, another round. Oops, I went over a little bit, but that's all right. Those little tiny dots are kind of hard to ink up here. And the sponge is super saturated now because I dipped too hard in there. It's all good. Oops. Okay. Fantastic. And then I'm going to go one more up here because there's a little bit more room. And it's nice to have one of your patterns kind of going off the page a little bit. It just helps your eyes to feel free. Great. It's great. So there's the first one, all done. Gorgeous. Okay, so now I need to dry this. And it's a nice thin layer, so it dries pretty quickly. I think I'm going to do yellow next because... Oh, wait, I have these. I could put these in. Well, let's see what the second stencil is. That might help me decide. So here it is. Okay, and it's adding the swirls and it's adding the center. Yeah, I think I'm still going to do yellow. I think I would like this. I don't know. Let's look at both of them and then we can decide. They're both really beautiful. I mean, either way, it's going to be gorgeous. But let me just take a look because I'm feeling... Yep, I'm doing yellow. Okay. Okay, there we go. Grab a sponge and just going to dip in here a little bit and squish it down. Okay. And then we're just going to do the next layer. And it is important to do these layers in order so that things lay on top of each other in the way that they're supposed to. And so you don't cover up elements that are meant to be exposed. So just something to keep in mind. If you are going to do what I'm doing here, you just want to make sure your sponge isn't super saturated with paint. Then if not, then you'll have a better time of, it not like seeping under the stencil and just giving you a nice crisp look. So look at how pretty that is. This is so beautiful. I'm really enjoying this. Okay, so now remember we flip it and go the other way. And so I'm just lining up. I'm just sort of like eyeballing where stuff is. I don't care if it's exactly perfect. It doesn't really matter. It's just a fun little tag we're making. No need to overthink it. It'll be close enough. And I'm just holding it down. Remember, if you don't like holding your stencil down, you can get temporary, or what is it called? Not permanent, but removable or temporary, whatever, spray adhesive. And then you would just spray the back of your stencil and kind of like whisk it in the air, until it's not super wet and it's just tacky. And then, and then you can stick it down and you can use it a few times like that too. So if you're not comfortable with holding your stencil down, you can do that way. Okay, I'm going to just keep going. I am really loving this pattern. It's so pretty and I love the way that it layers. And I really am happy with the colors that I chose here. They're nice and contrasty and they sit nicely with each other. And I like, oh, look at, because I did right side up, upside down, look at this nice pattern it's making. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it so much. Okay, so this top part is really just going to have a little bit of that swirl and a little tiny bit in that heart up there. But it's important to keep that pattern going. Can you see that? So there we go. There's the start of our tag. This is so pretty. Wow, I'm really loving this. Great job. Okay, so I'm going to dry this layer, and then we'll do the top layer. And I think I do want to do that blue glitter. That'll just be a nice way to finish it. Okay, I think it's dry. Let me just check here. Looking good. So now we're going to get our, this is called Misty Blue glitter paste from Diamond Press. It was in one of the previous days that we've opened. And I've just sort of had it hanging out on the side because it's so pretty and I want to use it as much as we can during this month. Excuse my, my throat is getting a little funky here. Okay, so I'm just going to pick up some. I'm just kind of mixing it up, making sure we're good. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. There's so much glitter in here. I mean, it is just full. So when you're going to do, when you're going to put glitter paste through a stencil, I would just start with a little bit. You don't need like a big amount on your palette knife. You can always get more, but it's just a little bit easier to use if you're being careful and you are just getting a little bit at a time. Okay, so I'm just taking a moment to line this up, make sure that I've got things in the right place, and I'm just going to start. And actually for this, probably a smaller palette knife would be better, but I'm already in, so we're going for it. But yep, definitely think about, you know, the area you're covering and how big of a palette knife you might want to use. Wasn't really thinking about that part. But, and then you just kind of spread it on like butter. With glitter paste, you know, you got to play with it just a little bit more because it's, you know, it's kind of chunky and there's a lot going on. But yeah, just spread it on and then lift. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. Look at, just adds that nice little touch. All right, and we're going to keep going. So I got to flip it now and line it up. Excuse me. So just taking a moment to make sure it's lined up correctly around that one flower. Here we go. Pretty good. And going to get some more paste. I'm not going to switch palette knives, even though I should. If you're doing this, get a smaller palette knife, okay? I'm just trying to spare you a little bit of heartache that you might experience. Okay. Just be gentle too. You don't have to press down hard. Okay, looking good. This is so great. Okay, and then going back the other way. I found that lining it up around, kind of around that flower has been pretty helpful. I'm going to just keep going with what I've got here till I need more. I think I might be good. A little goes a long way with this stuff. Okay, I think I got everything. Let's see. Looking pretty good. Excellent. So good. Okay, one more little spot at the top. Actually, no, there's none because there's no glitter up there. So we're done now. I am going to wipe this because it is a glitter paste and we don't want it to mess up our stencil. So I'm just getting the glitter paste from around the edge. Try to get as much as you can in the middle. There's always going to be a little bit on the edge. It's not that big a deal. But the more you have in the middle, the longer it's going to stay good for you. And you could also, I don't have any near me, but if you had some press and seal or some saran wrap, you could put that over the edge too, and that's going to keep more of the air out and it'll keep it from getting hard, you know, for a while. So Let me just clean my palette knife and clean up our mess a little bit so I don't mess up my stencil. So I just put it down on the paper towel and spritz it, get it nice and wet, and then I just kind of rub it and just make sure the glitter or the modeling paste or whatever kind of paste or gel you're using here is not going to settle in the cracks. So that's it. There's still some glitter on here, but it's totally fine. And we're good to move on, okay? All right, here we go. Oops. Okay, so here is our awesome tag. I mean, if I did nothing else, like, this is amazing. Wow. I absolutely love it. I love the colors that we chose. It's great. We do need to add some sequins, and we need to use my triangle. So we got to figure out what we're doing with that. I say we. I feel like you're here with me. But I'm here alone, so that's okay. So I'll figure it out for us, okay? So I'm going to get my Sizzix glue out. And I think, like, the obvious thing, and I think it will be pretty, is if I just use some of these sequins on the center of these flowers. That's going to be a nice way to just bling it up a little bit more. Super pretty. I could see this going on the front of a card really easily. You know, I know we're doing art journaling this month, but you could use this so many ways. So many ways. On top of a present. So pretty. All right. So there's that. We use some sequins. I'm definitely going to keep these on the side so we can use more of them in other projects, but I think that's fine. I don't think we need too many there. Maybe we'll do a shaker thing or something another day. I'll put those in our little basket. And then we need to use my my little triangle. It's so simple, but it really is a great pattern maker. Where do we want to, I mean, this is so perfect the way it is. I kind of don't want to do it, but we also kind of have to. So let me just think for a second. I'm going to dry the glitter glue because I might have an idea, but I need that to be dry first. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Hopefully you guys don't think it sucks. Let's see. We're gonna get white. I've got some of my journal quotes. And hold on, let me get the white ones out. And I think I have an idea for what to do with this. Sorry, I'm being quiet here. Okay. We're gonna go with the Buddha quote. So good. And I think it will work with what I kind of want to do here. So I'll read it to you in 1 second. This one is on sticker paper, so that's going to be helpful. And these are my journal quotes that are found in my Etsy shop, Kassy's Parlor. So you can go find them there. Just sort of straightening it up. Okay, and then I've got to cut it up here because we're going to layer it, stack it, you know. Okay. And the quote says, "The trouble is, you think you have time." Isn't that great? So great. Buddha, very, very smart. Okay. So I'm just going to put these here so we can sort of see what we've got. Trouble is a long word. I think that's okay. Okay, I like it. So now what I want to do is put it on a separate piece of paper. I'm sorry, I'm so being quiet because I'm trying to figure out what to do. I think I want it on something like this. Hold on. I'm sort of winging it here. I'm trying to decide what to do. Okay, a little bit thinner. Like that piece. And like this. Can I fit it? Yes, that would fit. And that would go nicely. And then let's stick this on here. Actually, before we do that, I like this pattern on here, but I also kind of want it to be a little bit more muted. So I'm going to get white paint. Do I have some white paint? Of course I do. I must. I have white gesso. That works great. So we're going to put the tiniest bit. That's not the tiniest bit. That's way too much. We're going to get another tag and pick up some of it. Okay. And I'm going to move it around. I want to see what's under here, but I don't want it to be so much. You know, I just want to I want it to chill a little bit. Yeah, just be more muted sort of in the background. Okay, get a little bit more down here. And I'm using my finger because I can really just smear it around and make it go exactly where I want it to be, you know? Okay, see, that's just a little bit better, I think. Okay, now I'm gonna put Buddha on here, or the quote. And I always have to concentrate for some reason when I'm taking this off. I'm sorry if I'm not talking. Buddha. Let's see, is this gonna fit the way I have it? I just need to make sure. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. It's gonna be just fine. Feels like there's a feather in my nose, and that is not a great feeling. How are you guys doing today? Leave me comments, and I'll try to check it in the evening on Monday so I can see how you guys are doing. Let me know what you think of this project. Share with me in the group what you're making. Excuse me. Whew. Definitely got some allergy things going on. Okay, here we go. Love it when my fingers get all dirty. It's my favorite. Like, for real, it's my favorite. Okay. I love printing these art quote pages on sticker paper too, because now I just have to peel it back and stick it. I don't have to get glue out and glue each one. It's really, really handy. So, okay, this is good. Now, sorry, my nose is all stuffed up now. I'm going to do these like corner things. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was picturing in my head, and it feels good to me. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do, I think we'll do gray because I kind of like that idea. And it's just kind of in the background hanging out. Excuse my sniffles. I'm just going to squish my stamp into the paint because it's fine. It doesn't matter, right? And these are like, you know, like photo corners or something. That's what I was thinking about. This could even just be a you know, you could use the triangle to make an interesting background or something too. But this is just how I wanted to use this time. It's so little and simple, you know, but there's so much you could do with this. Anyway, that's what we've got for today. I think that looks cute. I like it a lot. And now it can just go on our tag. So let's get, there's some dimension happening here. So we definitely want a thicker glue. So I'm going to use my, excuse my reach through. I'm going to use my 3D glue gel. And I need to get that little palette knife out here. Let's see if I can get a little bit more of this out of here before it's no good anymore. I'm just going to put a thin-ish layer on the back. And I don't even need it to go edge to edge. It's just kind of in the middle, if you can see there. And then we're going to put this, I think I kind of like it in the center. I don't normally like stuff in the center, but I do like this. Here we go. I think I'm done. What do you think of this? I really like this tag. I like the layeredness of it, and I love the quote. I love this this layered stencil that we got. Really, really pretty. And the colors are not my normal color palette, but I think it looks really nice. Really pretty. So, all right. So this is for Monday, December 9th for Art Advent Live. Please share what you've made, and I can't wait to see you in a couple days. Bye-bye.